Oh, yeah.
Actually, these pikes are going to run into
Here
that
comes
sea.
the Mangarel.
Come on, let's show us a bada boom.
Oh,
Oh.
damn! Scorpions.
Good hit, good
Drink
hit.
that mangonel. Bring it
There we
back,
go.
bring it back. Okay, these scorps will tear those guys apart. This might take Brian's attention away. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dying times here.
Was ready on that.
Indians!
I-
Who was talking about racism?
Persians.
Nice.
Oh man,
You
No.
fucking dick.
Dude.
Ah. Oh,
huge in here.
the Bulgarians.
Bulgarians, we're starting to see a pattern
Oh.
out of 3 games.
Koreans.
Koreans!
War wagons, huh?
Ooh,
Spam?
the perfect
Tower
counter to the
Russia.
Bulgarian. I guess. No Chinese.
Yeah,
China.
Have,
Okay,
kinda.
Ben.
I'm surprised Matt banned Indians. I don't know what's up with
I,
that.
I actually meant to click Italians.
I figured that was a misclick.
Oh,
That's actually
That actually would have
racist.
made sense.
he likes
Get a lot of
Italians.
You can't, to be
Yeah,
fair, you
yeah.
can't like ban a civ and have it not be something that you could say is racist.
backyard.
I think he's just banning the ones that I picked last time, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, he'll never
Coach last time.
never
Or do I
expect you to pick the Portuguese. Best land civ in the game. Lithuanians.
Yeah.
That's a good band. That's a good band.
No lightus.
I could appreciate that.
This is the mass band space.
Ooh,
Oh,
no 20 elephants. 20 elephants are no
man.
longer. That makes me a little
Oh.
sad.
dude,
This is
No
how many
elephant.
bands we're doing in a row.
You do 3 bands in a row.
Nah.
3 each.
and
Yeah.
then a whole bunch of picks coming up.
Then 3
This band.
picks, then 1 band, then 1 pick.
No Byzantines.
This
huh?
is not just a test of skill
Byzantium
and
is
ability.
gone.
This is a test of willpower and stamina. Not only is the picks and bands hard, but
No pressure.
Ooh, Vikings.
there's a lot
that's
of
good
games you
pick.
guys have to play.
No Vikings.
Oh,
I
Matt's
guess
got the next
picks
pick
are
also.
Now, okay.
When you get to play, Matt, just so you know.
So considering
right.
this is the losers bracket best of 5, we should have made it 5 bands and then 5 picks. Ooh, Franks. Wee
There,
wee.
yeah.
Throwing.
All the
Dude,
way
look at
home.
the guns on that throwing axe, man. He's a beast.
Yeah.
He's throwing an axe that's the size of his chest.
Large.
Yards.
Magyards,
Perks.
The Turks. Oh,
Turks. Ooh,
Interesting.
another excellent land civ. Britons.
Oh, good
Civ
choice. That
overall.
was one I considered for sure.
Off I go then.
Effectively bands,
Who do I
too.
want next?
Spot a T.
Mineral.
Spotted tea, spotted bother up in their way farms.
Tatars.
He's just
What's taters?
he's just going for the you know the school lunch menu picks here. You got the Franks, you got the taters.
Comparison. Yeah.
Fuck
you, Kyle.
The dogs.
Dude, that was
No.
art. That was art,
It
my
was.
friend.
I've
All
got
right,
next
one more
band.
band. We got a band coming up on Bride's side.
I'm not seeing too many mesos in the
I think
picks
this is going to
here.
be more of a ceremonial band.
There's the
Machu
first band.
Picchu.
There we go.
There you go.
That was the Aztec. There they Now we come. know.
That-
Now we
oh,
know.
random Aztec band.
Now we know. Aztecs are arguably the best civ in
Yeah, and they've never showed up in our picks.
the Yeah.
Vietnamese.
Nice.
Huh.
Chinese.
Exactly where Ben is.
Alright.
Oh yeah, you
Cubans.
can.
Teutons.
Right. I fucking practiced the Persian douche like 4 times. Fucking wreck you with it. And now I haven't practiced anything useful.
That's freaking
Oh.
hilarious.
Oh,
Magyard Frank.
Magyards and Franks. We got 2 cav civs with arguably better pressure coming from the Magyar player should they choose to exert it.
A lot of idle time from Matt.
oh
This is good.
right.
This is good.
Oh,
Classic map plays. We like to see that.
Village is going.
Actually, that was a pretty tight start. That was pretty quick.
Yeah.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Okay, we see Brian going with the classic one house starting build.
Got
Okay,
an
look.
idol already.
Let's look at this map a little bit. So it looks like for Brian's side, New Arabia has been kind to him in terms of
Or
tree
gold,
lines,
though.
but not for
Yeah,
gold.
really
His
easy.
front gold is
Really.
really contestable. So if he has to fight over that, that's going to suck. But he does have some pretty safe rear gold, and his
He's got a
second.
nice hill, though. Front
If
of
he
that
can
gold
if he
that
can control that hill, then he should be able to secure the gold pretty well, unless Matt tries something cheeky. But yeah, not a bad map
the other
for
gold's not
Brian.
too bad either.
I think actually, if you look at Brian's tree line, he has a better walling potential because Matt's tree line is very spread out. He's got a more
Yeah.
defendable gold, and he's got his berries right next to it, which means he only has
He put
one
his
spot to defend. But look at
Put
that
his
hill.
mill outside of the
Look at that hill
berries.
just to the
Goes-
east of the berries and the gold. Green.
That's gonna be rough.
Yep.
He's gonna actually have that in his base. But then there's an even higher hill.
Yeah. Like, if I was playing Matt's base, I'm not sure I would identify that you could wall from the two southern tree lines to secure your base.
One gold is super safe. So
Yeah, he does
That
have the
back
4 tile on the
super.
back.
and the extra 4 tile thing.
Oh, Matt, idle time. Oh, no.
My gosh, that's rough.
There he goes. Okay.
Really close together though. That was
Okay, make sure you're caught up to live play. I've got it on 319, 320.
Yeah, I'm caught up.
22.
Okay, I'm going to go back to Matt's view, turn Fog of War on. Okay, it looks like he's going to scout that southern tree line, and he might identify that as a wallable potential. Which could be
Well,
the
he can-
strategy
So we can
that-
get straight to the gold.
that could be the strategy as Franks at this point. I don't know if Brian's prepared a rush strat.
Oh, he's already gone for a look.
Brian's going for a centralized lumber camp. That's good.
Right between those two very distant trees. Oh, that's a bad lumber camp. That's a really bad lumber camp.
So he not learned from the videos.
I think he's just
we
doing
went
the exact
back.
same thing that he did last time.
Like, you know, with the stone and the gold he's got, he's probably
Gonna
going to
put a
put a mine
mine
right. Yes,
front
exactly.
stuff, yeah.
Finished me to it. Yep.
Right in between those two, yeah.
Yeah. That's our prediction at this point.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, Matt.
They're actually not poorly placed.
Oh, I don't like this
Connect-
house that Matt's putting up right now. He's putting a house right on top of the berries. That would be a good mill location. Well, a mediocre mill location.
Oh, he's building. Yeah, that's not good.
I mean, because you're going to build your mill right next to those
Walls
berries, and
there.
then you're going to want to build farms around your mill.
I suppose
True.
he still
He's gonna
does
kill
have a
that.
little bit of room to put a
Did
mill
Matt
on the other
On
side,
the
though.
back bottom, though, and still have enough to put a farm all the way around it.
Is less potential for those little shrubs there for, you know.
I'm pretty sure Matt just lost a villager to that boar pool.
Well, let's see. We've got 14 vills on Brian's side and 13 on Matt's. It's a good catch.
One
I
bill
missed
down,
that.
2 bills down.
Let's see. Do you see any dead villager remains on the ground
It was under the thing.
under the TC? Okay.
TC. Yeah, because they're all.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, that puts him behind. The problem with that is like he's like 1.5 vills behind, right? But this villager is one he lost at the start of the game, right? So that villager would normally be gathering resources for a good what 53 more minutes. So to lose one villager at any point in time is something, but to lose him early on is so much worse. Okay, here's
So
the
I think
second
he's
bullet.
actually, yeah, I think he's actually trying to wall off, and that's why he started building houses near his berries like that.
Yeah.
Do that, but you want it to be slightly farther from your mill.
Right.
Yeah.
It's interesting that he lost Bill to that.
I would have put him like 4 squares to the east a little bit there if I were to do that strategy, but even then.
I would have put the house next to this south line. Then
Oh.
you would have still been close to berries to get that guy back over. And
Honestly,
then put
if
the other one
you're
on the.
if you're uncomfortable with your boar lure, the best thing to do is to just get loom before you pull your first boar, because it's
It's
not
like
that
Matt
big
had
of a
loom.
deal. He had loom.
Had loom.
Are you serious?
You did loom really early. Now
Okay.
he has 2 vids queued up where the 4 was.
Yeah.
Well, I
Now
think,
he's
I
he's
have,
rallying them over there now for some reason.
But there's a couple
That's
things that Brian's doing right now that are not helping him. For one, he has a couple idle villagers. Most of them are building his house line. So while he's building this unnecessary house line, and also this farming district that's really inefficient.
Very far away.
So
He's making like a perfect square.
what Matt lost in villagers, by the time it matters, Brian will have lost that already in inefficiencies. Because his mill, his mine, his farms, his wood line, they're all very, very inefficient.
And his TC is sitting idle right now.
Yeah, so
Probably
Matt will
pull
catch
up
up.
a spreadsheet and show how much
Matt,
he's
yeah,
squares to his
Matt's
mill.
already getting plenty of an edge right
Okay,
now.
watch this villager. Matt
Yeah.
took the villager lead already. And
Yeah,
they're,
he
they're
did.
both with idle TCs. For a minute.
Matt knows where his lumber camp is now.
Matt should be clicking up. He's got 530 food and 23
Yeah.
pop. This is when you click up. Okay, there he is.
Yep,
Okay.
there he goes, yeah.
Matt's game's a lot tighter, guys. Look at the score difference.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think he's manually scouted. Look at the map patterns. He's
That's not a
actually...
normal.
Yeah, that's not an auto scout path.
Ooh.
So that's a pretty good... He's revealed a lot of the map right now. This is
But Brian has seen a lot more of Matt's base right now.
true. I think Brian's trying to draw a picture on this fog of war on the map. Not sure what it's supposed to look like, but...
So the only thing
Brian.
Matt can see right now is the lumber camp, and that's it. So he's got a general idea as to where everything is.
Because Brian's not getting boars. That's why he had to so early.
Well, actually, so Matt can see the lumber camp, and if he identifies that forward gold, it's a 7-tile gold. So he should know, he can see the lumber camp, the 7-tile gold, and that farm on the south side of Brian's base. So with those, you can assume that the TC is somewhere in that fog of war between them both. That's enough for him to know at this point that he knows where his enemy's base is, right?
Did he? He's not building a barracks yet. Oh, there it is. All right, we're good.
You know,
He started a little, but he's all right.
Brian surprisingly is 50% up to feudal, so that's not too bad for some of those hits he took. Okay, Matt's got to get producing vills right away because Brian actually had 23 pop on the click up. Matt's getting
21.
barracks up.
Brian at
And
21. Matt is up on bills.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Brian's not getting.
let's see what he's going to do with this group of 6 vills he's got right now.
He's building
He's
his stables.
Stables? Where'd he
Wow.
build those?
South side right next to the barracks.
Oh,
Wait.
there they are.
You don't want to do that with
Like
this
3
many
of
vills,
those.
right? Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
put 2 of
It
them on
seems-
here. Put 2 on another stables.
It seems like
and
he's a
then
fan of
build
doing
blocks
that,
up.
though. He makes a team of builders and then just throws them around there.
Well,
which
I'll tell you
that's
why.
great.
Because he doesn't know what to do with them because he doesn't have enough food income. He's got 3 farms and he's got a few guys on berries, but he's about to run out of berries. So he needs to start building farms. But I like the house wall on this part of the base. I'm glad he found that out.
Yep.
I just hope he gets these villagers working on something. Like throw down a gold miner at least. You know, even if you have too many villagers on it, you'll at least get some extra gold income right now, and then you can reset or retask them later to something else.
He's got 2 more that are idle behind the barracks, too.
I think he's
3,
thinking about
7 idle.
hunting that deer. Yeah, he's putting a mill down. He's gonna mill those deer.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's not a bad call. That's free food.
Yeah, that's free
Better
real
just
estate.
scout back though.
Yeah.
Send him to his.
So it looks
That's what
like
it
we
is.
got Brian building the housing district again, which is there's
And he's getting a little.
there's another reason why this house district here is not optimal. It's because if his gold gets attacked and he wants to send his villagers back, they have to walk around his houses.
And all of these houses could have been walled.
Yeah,
Like, they effectively made walls. He's doing the
Yeah.
no wall strategy.
yeah, he could have walled from the northern wood line to his gold with those houses, and had better map visibility, had better control of the map, had faster defense for his vills. It's a bad base
Matt
design,
isn't-
but Matt has to do something to exploit it.
I'm surprised he can
Watched
fit some farms there, so that's good.
Yeah. You know, if
like
Matt
this
does something with
watchtower.
this stable and actually builds some scouts and goes to attack that gold, he could do a lot of damage right now.
Yeah, he could send that. Like he should be making 3 scouts with his other scout over. one, but he's not making any military. He used 6 vills to make that stable.
Yeah, I think that was more of a like, oh shit, this isn't going exactly as I wanted it to. What do I do? Yeah.
So if you're hunting, though, should you be using more vills per deer than what he's doing right now
Well,
food,
to
so
maximize the amount of food you get in without decay?
somewhere
shouldn't be
between 2
hunting
and
2 at
4.
once, though.
If
You shouldn't
you're
be hunting 2 at once.
if you're trying to minimize decay, you should have 1 deer dead at a time and 4 vills on it, or
Okay.
you know, deer dead and multiples with multiples of 4 vills working on them. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
No,
It's
yeah,
like
it makes sense.
8 food though. But I don't know what he's trying to build.
Man, he's still got a lot of idols he's sitting on right now.
Yeah, Matt's got 5 idols. I don't know if you guys saw this tower Matt put up. It's not a
Didn't like
bad location overall. I guess it's kind of terrible in that he's not taking advantage of that hill, and he's also not putting it in between the gold and stone. You know,
Right.
but it's also like it's something. It's kind of a big hit to take at this point in the game if you're not getting attacked.
He's
But it looks
I would
like
have rather
one of his
take
lumber mills with it though.
bills and plop it on this hill in front of the Brian's boar.
All right, so
Closer.
looks like Brian's getting an early start on his blacksmith upgrades too.
Fletching and barding or
Yep,
cavalry.
fletching and cavalry armor. Yep. So
So
Scout
this is
direction.
interesting. Matt's taking the time to build a very good defensive perimeter around his base, but he won't need it if Brian doesn't attack. So is Matt actually going to be punished for building a better wall because Brian's not spending time on building a wall, and Matt's using 4 villagers or more to build single buildings?
Plus his vill lead as well. There's a good chance Brian can catch up if they don't mess with each other.
Yeah, and Brian's not carrying very many idols. Matt is constantly carrying idols.
did you see that, by the way? He was building his house and then stopped halfway in to build another palisade wall on the other side.
I've done it before though. I've clicked the vill off. You meant to show.
I've done that so many times. It gets frustrating each and every time I do that, though. You know.
Okay, so Brian just put up an archery range, and he had already researched fletching. So if he goes archers, he's kind of ready. I mean, he's got his. Here's another thing that is a positioning error.
Spot, though.
That blacksmith and archery range should be at the front of his base. Like, put the blacksmith, or not blacksmith, barracks. Put the barracks in front of your stone. Put the archery range north of your gold. That way you can build troops right where you need them fast. You know. Now he's going to build guys, and they're going to have to walk all the way up there. So when he's defending,
Ooh,
it's going to feel like he's
that's
attacking.
It's actually a pretty good castle time. At least at our level.
Yeah, well, yeah.
At our level.
Well, I
Right,
like that he's
like,
getting double
hopefully
bit axe. I like that he's getting double bit axe. Brian just queued up 4 vills, 3 man at arms, and 3 archers. So he might be looking to attack in a short time. Matt did not
Fully
finish
open.
building that house on the east side of his wall, too.
It's pretty obvious Matt's just going for defense. He's hurrying up for a castle here.
Yeah. I think he should get some more guys on stone and try to funnel people towards his TC if they attacked him from the west. That would be a good defensive strat. But he's walling. He's palisade walling it. He's trying to wall half the map. Holy crap.
Wall straight to this gold, and then take that gold
To the tree line.
forest.
Yeah.
He has all that map control.
You know, he's using enough vills to
Damn.
do it.
Yeah, he did.
And Matt
I wonder
lost
if he's gonna get hit by that wolf.
He's so
Matt
far
lost the
behind,
point
though.
lead when he clicked up, but he's
He did a back a little bit.
he's gonna get a big surge of points once he completes that research. And if he gets another TC up right away, that'll be pretty sick. He also queued up
8
6
vills
villagers.
behind,
Yep.
And 7 military behind.
Yeah, 8 now.
Yeah, he got a little close, but not enough.
Okay, so Syrinx needs to attack before Matt finishes walling, and he's got his archers and
There's the wolf, as promised.
You're just trying to keep everybody
Stable.
watching Matt.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt, do something with those vills. You can't be behind on vills and carry more idols too.
He has 3 men of arms just stand at.
And archers.
Okay, Brian's
He's got,
clicking
like,
up to
4
Castle Age,
archers.
and look at Matt's
Oh.
queue. Guys, look at Matt's
That's
queue.
going for knights.
He's going for
Ooh.
knights. He's getting knight armor. He's got 6 vills. He's getting blacksmith melee upgrades, and he's
There you
putting down
go.
more stables.
That's
And
really
and a TC.
This
I
is
like that
this is good
location.
play, dude.
Really good.
Yeah, it's a perfect TC for him.
We put
That's
another
where he needs
PC
it.
in this backwood.
Yeah, by
Oh,
the
but that's
gold.
on a pecan.
I think we
like
could
to
fit
see it.
one on that back gold, between the back gold and the back tree line. That'd be awesome.
Oh,
But he's-
yeah, there. Yep.
Yeah, Matt's got an advantage here, and he's still behind on score, but he's in Castle Age and he's got several stables.
He's-
Brian's not moving his military at all. He's just building more houses.
If he can boom and wall off, have enough defensive force, I think he's gonna win. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Ryan's gonna get boost.
Well, what I'd really like to see Matt do is put a few more vills on stone, and then get a castle up. Because once you get a castle up, you force the enemy to come in with siege. And Brian's
He
only
could
getting
come
into
in-
Castle Age.
Take these knights, put a castle right on this hill in front of this wall.
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
make it right
that
there.
that's such an important location for Matt and for map control. Okay, you've got 2 idols and you're housed. Use those idols, Matt, please. But he's pumped out 5 knights, which brings the military to 8 to 6.
I
Still
see
in-
movement from Brian.
better.
He's
'cause
sending
he's not
military north.
Yeah.
Good catch, Naib. Okay, so this entire army from Brian will get destroyed by 5 knights. So
And he has more than 5 now.
yeah,
He's got 9 knights. Or sorry, 7 knights.
yeah, 7 knights to.
Freaking stables. He needs to get more in gold and food.
Actually, like what he really needs to do is
Brian's building
manage
a
his
castle.
military right now. Yeah, stop building towers,
It's at
Matt.
the
Build
bottom
a
of a
castle.
hill, though. You see
Yeah,
that?
he's-
It's at the bottom of a hill.
Yeah.
Ooh, Brian's going for the offensive. He's going to take the hill. Look at these 2 vills.
Oh no!
oh,
That's gonna
Brian!
destroy that
Oh, he's
castle.
gonna lose him. He's gonna lose him.
Oh, no.
No, that's a doubt castle.
Yeah,
Matt,
all
pay
of
attention.
these.
Pay
It's all
attention.
gonna happen.
happen.
Just passing.
Matt, don't do that. Oh,
The
He-
gold.
Well, he sees the
Was that
base.
castle?
Okay, he's fighting the military. He's just see that the castle's
now
going
he
up.
sees that.
There's no
He's gonna
chance.
get all that.
Oh, thank
Okay, so fight the military first. Kill the vills once the military's dead. If they keep building, the enemy's gonna waste more stone. Now attack that
Yeah.
foundation.
Three villagers are not gonna build a castle in time.
Okay, now those 2 vills
Yeah.
need to go
Wow,
forward
he's gonna
and
get
build
Yeah,
a
he's gonna
castle
kill
just
that.
north of that relic. Look at this pop drop, guys.
Okay, this
15
is really good for
15
Matt.
idols,
Ooh,
17, 16
he's
idols
causing a
for
lot of damage.
Brian.
Matt has the advantage.
Rung the bell.
Just don't
Matt's
tank
got
that
this
TC.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's gonna
there
destroy
you
the
go.
lumber camp,
He's
though.
gonna kill all the
Oh
lumber.
my
Yep.
god.
Oh,
Pike's got-
wonderful.
That's not gonna be
Wow.
enough.
This is okay. Brian's building knights and pikes. He's only got 2 though.
He needs to back up. He needs to back up now.
No, he
Another
doesn't.
pike
He,
coming
he
up.
could take the fight. It's just he'll take some damage, but yeah, you need way
It's
more
not
than
worth
that.
it if
Yeah,
you
he's
have
okay.
sabotage.
Yeah, you need to mass before you can be effective.
Yeah, you can't fight pikes with or you can't fight knights with pikes with
That's
equal numbers and
9
expect to win.
freaking knights.
Yeah, this
yeah.
is good. He
All
could.
Matt do is stay away from this TC, keep all this out, build a castle would be nice, but build some siege or something. Come in and you can just take out this town center.
Honestly, like right now, I think
What do you
Matt
need?
should go to the east side of Brian's base and then retreat. Except that he's done a lot of damage. Get these
Yeah.
knights in a castle, have him heal, and then
He's way ahead. He needs
Yeah.
to just retreat.
yeah, don't go for a kill right now because you're not going to get it without siege. You're just going to lose more knights
Correct.
to pikes.
Correct.
I
He's
would
still
focus
massing.
attention
Yeah, he's not
on.
doing anything at home.
Yeah,
He's doing
fall back,
nothing at home.
fall back, fall back.
He's not
Killing-
building bills.
Kill
he's
that
not building
unfinished
knights.
castle that's there. Kill him off that 650 stone that he wasted.
The other thing that he could do is try if he wants to stay in here and fight a little longer. Yeah, he's going to lose all his
Not under
knights.
He's gonna
the
lose
TC,
them.
not
Yeah,
under the
he's gonna lose
TC.
them.
And he hasn't built any backup.
Yeah,
he
it's
has
a
no
problem.
military now.
Brian's also researching spearmen or pikemen.
Yep.
So he's going
Which
to
is
get
natural. That's good.
yeah.
Yep, he's reacting correctly.
He's going to be able to mass those. He has a siege workshop on a hill, which is pretty decent.
I'd rather see Matt attack that siege workshop at the end with the 6 knights he had left, and just do something that kills a military production unit building, and pull your knights
Brian's
back, keep them
attacking
alive.
with a scout.
Yeah.
You see that?
Okay, let's see what Matt's doing. Is he rebuilding yet? Okay.
Building his
Brian
house
was
is
No,
harassing
Matt's
his,
getting wheelbarrow.
He's getting a siege built over to the
well,
west side
so he
too.
has the huge point lead now. So at this point, he needs to build a defense, wall off, and boom, and he's got the game.
Well, he's doing 2 of those things. Guys, look at Brian's scout.
he killed one villager, the scout.
Look at it right now. He's still there.
Just standing there, hanging out.
Yeah, Matt's
Okay.
like, whatever.
Oh, there we go. There we
There.
go.
Kill the second villager, maybe.
Matt doesn't have anything to respond because he doesn't have military.
Yeah, Matt's got to put more vills on food. I think he's found out that he's imbalanced.
You
his
see
eco.
what Brian's doing? He's just hitting a villager at a time so they stop working.
Yeah.
He has too much on wood because if he's building knights, he doesn't need that much wood.
I think Matt's still
He's
thinking
turned
about
it into
attacking because
farms.
he put a sneaky siege workshop. Oh my god, guys! Look what he's building out of that siege workshop. Look what he just queued up.
Oh wow.
Whoa!
he's got 2 of them.
That's not the
too.
play. That's not the play. That's a throw at this point. You got to build a castle. Get a castle up, please. Your
Well, and
flanks, you can
Brian's
do it.
about to make his castle in the center. I
And-
think Brian's going to take this hill.
Ooh,
And if
man.
Matt doesn't get that siege back towards in front of his base, it won't be there in time because
There
siege
still
is so
is-
slow.
There hasn't been a response to that scout just randomly going over and just smacking vills.
Honestly, he could take 3 vills, attack it, and he'd kill it.
Yep.
Like put
Yeah.
Or
one
just right now, he could just put him in the town center. He's probably close
Yeah.
enough.
I mean, that's a good usage of your scout just to get that extra harassment
Looks like that's
out of
what
it.
he's doing right now.
Yeah, it's not doing so hot here.
Okay, Matt stopped. He's idled both of his TCs.
Now
one.
Brian's gonna get that castle up.
Matt's
I don't
Matt's
think
building
the
knights again,
scout
though.
is attacking a thing. I think he's attacking the farm.
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, now
Yeah,
he's attacking
attacking
first.
the-
And now he's attacking the farm.
So, villagers. Brian has 24. Matt has 59.
Yeah, Matt's doing way better on the villager count. He's
But he's-
getting his military built up again.
Send your knights
Got
into your
some
base. Attack that frickin' guy. Okay, there he finally sent somebody into his TC, so he's shooting this guy. Matt doesn't have fletching though, so he's doing 2 damage a hit with only 1 villager garrisoned.
Got 2 scorpions, 4 rams just sitting over here. Though he did take this gold on the hill.
Okay, the
He's got a
castle's
Magnum.
up.
He's using all the
Brian's
gold.
castle's up. He's pumping out Magyar hussars. Very
Yep.
strong unit. They're like a. You get the mercenaries
Yeah,
tech from
11
Magyars.
attack.
You get they're a trash unit. They only cost food, so they're an
And
excellent unit.
Matt
Yeah,
has no pikes.
Yeah. Matt has knights. He can fight them with knights, but they will destroy his siege and they will destroy Matt's villagers that are not fully walled in. They'll also shred a palisade wall.
Why
So-
hasn't Matt built a castle? He needs it big time right now.
Yeah, he needs to drop a castle. Like I'd drop it just southwest of the gold of the stone he's taken from. Just put it in your base. Just get it up. You know.
Yeah, get a nice defense right there, because that's where they're going to try to break in.
Yeah.
You could try to defend his open side by putting a castle next to that relic.
Yeah.
But that might be a waste of stone, so I don't know if that'd be my first castle.
Yeah, and I don't think Brian scouted that yet. It's a very long
Yeah.
way around, and it's really not convenient from where his castle's located. I think Matt also needs to finish these houses that he tried to build.
Here
So
comes
those
the
foundations
Mangrel.
with 0%, you can walk over them.
Oh,
Yeah, well, he's got
yeah,
this
it's
wall
over the
on the other
hill,
side.
Good head,
and
good
now
head.
he's turning into a
Bring it
castle.
back,
bring it back. Okay,
these
Matt sees the
put you guys
castle.
apart.
Right.
Do
This
not
might
take this fight.
take Brian's attention
Not
away.
a good fight.
Good. If
No.
Matt could keep his
His
siege alive without
Rams
those
go.
Magyar-
Rams
Oh yeah,
go.
the siege.
Rams
Oh
does
yeah,
nothing here.
that siege is gonna go down fast.
Okay, these knights aren't doing enough. Damage.
Matt's killing himself.
No, he's not. Scorpions
Yeah, he's-
don't do pretty. Oh, he is with the
No, he's
Mangonel.
good
Yeah.
with Maganel, yeah.
Yeah.
But
he's
he
winning.
took out most of his stuff, and he's got these rams coming in.
Yeah,
but
and
those
Brian's
He's
got
destroyed
archers.
all his
Pretty
scorpions
decent.
with the mangrove.
Guys, that fight was intense because that could have gone either way.
He could have, yes.
Okay, Matt
Yeah.
needs to kill those pikemen that are taking down his trebs or his siege rams. He's going straight for
Yeah,
the TC.
okay.
He thinks he's still playing sudden death. Well, those siege rams will die.
Yeah.
You cannot kill a TC fast enough unless you have Imperial Age upgraded siege rams. But on the plus side, look what Matt's queued up, and look what Brian's queued up, and Brian's hit the town bell. So Matt is winning this engagement. Look at those mangonels do work on the siege shop. Once that siege workshop is down, he'll take the
Ooh.
hill. Okay, let's see. Where is Matt sending the Scorpions? Oh, he's gonna lose him. He's gonna lose
his Maganel.
But if he goes pure Scorpions from there, and he actually
He's
pumps them out
got
fast enough,
6 Scorpions.
yeah,
Just
he's got.
sit. And he's got 2 gold miners not mining. Oh,
I don't know.
where are they
Look at
going?
the idols on Brian. He's got.
Matt's
four-
got 16 idle.
Alright, they're
That's
at
got
it.
16 idols.
16 though.
Brian's got 5, but he's down to 32 vills.
Oh, Matt's going for an alpha castle right on that gold.
Oh, that is fucking badass. If he gets it up.
Oh man, does Brian see it? He doesn't see it. Brian
He
doesn't
needs
see it.
more villagers in there, though.
Guys, look at Brian's
Ooh.
visibility. He doesn't see that castle. It's gonna go up,
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's
but
gonna
that's
be
gonna
nice.
get attacked right now.
and he's gonna defend it with
So he can
Scorpions.
start making throwing axemen out of there if he wanted
He's got 10 Scorpions.
You guys,
That's
Matt's
nice.
got a ton of idols at home.
Yeah,
Not
Matt's
really
getting
needing
attacked.
military
So
units.
So Brian has been harassed really good, but Matt is going to be on the defensive very soon. So if Brian keeps these guys attacking, and it could get that cluster of 18 idle villagers near his
Yeah,
new
he's just
TC.
been making stuff out of this TC.
Oh,
and
send him
not
in,
putting him on anything.
please. Okay, Brian's sending his army back. That's a mistake. He should attack with
Yeah,
them.
he
Well,
should
because of the
kill all
Scorpions.
of those vills. It doesn't matter. Kill those vills.
Yeah, kill those vills. Kill 18. Trade 18
Just-
vills for 2. Okay, let's see. What's Matt's visibility? Is that castle close? Castle's at
That castle is very
75%.
close.
That castle's going up. The other thing is, Brian could attack his Scorpions, but if his Scorpions stay under the castle, they're not going to trade very well. Okay, attack, Matt, attack. Stop moving forward. Just stop moving and just shoot vills. Yeah, this is game. Look at the point
Yeah.
difference.
Excellent. Wow.
Okay, here
Yeah,
come the
get that
Magyars.
castle up.
Here come the
Go on.
Magyars. The only problem is Matt doesn't have any archery range upgrades, which is why these things are not doing anything. Okay, pull
Yep.
your Scorpions back. They're getting hit by a knight. Oh, I hate watching Scorpions die. even when it's like I'm not technically cheering
So
for
Matt
anybody
can
here.
start making. Well, he's making throwing axemen. I would have liked to see him make some trebs and just take out the town center.
Well, he's not an imp yet, so he couldn't do it. But he needs to.
Good call.
Yeah, he needs to get archery upgrades, and I think if
Man.
he just fortifies this position and overwhelms it with ballista.
Wow.
But guys, Brian attacked. He's counterattacking. He's taking out one of Matt's TCs, and none of those vills are garrisoned.
Yeah,
This
Matt
could
has
be-
full-
Look it out.
throw.
Oh, he can just kill all of
Idols.
those vills though.
Oh, Matt, those idols are killing you. 41.
41 idols. He's got 92 villagers, so he still has more active villagers than Brian.
Yeah, but he needs
But-
to garrison them all in the TC. This is when you hit
He's
the
gonna
town bell.
lose his only.
That
Is that his
TC
last
gave like
TC?
500
Ring it, ring it,
points.
ring it.
That's his last TC.
Ring the town
He doesn't
bell.
have anything else.
He doesn't
should
even
be
know what's
building
going
another
on.
one.
Okay, he's sending villagers to the place. I don't know if they're garrisoning.
Garrison. Oh my God, Garrison.
He's not garrisoning them. What is he
Oh, it
doing?
hurts.
Oh, he's just
It
rebalancing
hurts.
his eco. He's getting more gold.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Okay.
But
Okay.
again, he doesn't have fletching. So
Yeah, this
his
is when
TC's
fletching
not
really
gonna be
matters
doing
because
much.
you're not doing any damage with your defensive buildings.
Oh, wait, he did get fletching. He doesn't have. He didn't
No, he
get the
doesn't.
castle age one though.
He doesn't have
Sure?
fletching. Yeah, because look at the range. It's 8. It's 8 on his castle. There's no
Oh.
+1.
No, it's.
He doesn't have fletching. If he had fletching, the town center would be 6+1 range. So Matt's gonna mop this up, but that attack did way more damage than it ever should have. This attack should have been stopped before he took out the first TC. Doesn't really matter because Matt's still got a hefty lead, but whew. And I don't think Brian can come back from this because Matt's got more siege on that siege workshop. Good pressure from Matt to keep that up.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you do as Brian right now. to
Brian's
fix
doing
it.
nothing.
No, what you do is, Brian, is you have your vills working, you build another TC over by that tower, you pump Magyars out, the Magyars can stop the siege. That's happening to a siege workshop on the north. Like, enough Magyars and you can fight that. Because Matt probably doesn't notice. And the other thing is, once you send a military unit to attack a building, it ignores everything else until the building's dead.
Yeah.
So if Brian sent 2 Magyar Hussars down here towards the siege and had him attacking that, and Matt had right-clicked the building, they would all die before they realized.
Yeah, but Brian's got
this
no
is GG.
resources.
Brian
Is it
doesn't have
GG?
any vills that can
No.
work. Yeah.
Okay, that was
Gone.
a noble resign right there. First of potentially 5 games for the night. Wow, look at these
Damn.
stats. I'm gonna
Let's
jump
go
back
up
in
there.
general. Yeah,
God.
jump back in general. Good games, guys. That was intense.
Boys. That
I
was
fucking
dope.
won.
Rushed me a little bit quicker than I was able to rush him.
Oh my god.
Dude, Matt, that
I'm
siege
not doing the
rush
same thing
was
you did
good.
Hey Matt, how come you didn't do that to me?
Because I wasn't as good. Like I fixed some errors in my gaming since then. Let's just say that.
Totally different
That
style
Matt,
again.
that
I
Matt
saw
could have
fucking
made me
errors.
not bored.
You were bored against Matt?
Thank
Ooh,
you.
the trash
Thank you.
talk.
Thank you very much. That makes me feel so wonderful inside.
You both went for a very late game.
What's
in
that?
I said all of your matches. You and I were very late game.
I know.
Games.
Yeah.
Consent. Suck it.
I heard you.
I'll see you in court.
Awesome.
It was in the Bible of information that no one read.
Yes, conveniently hidden.
Yes.
Oh wait,
just
wait,
like
wait.
Apple.
How do I join? Host or join? Shoot.
I
what's-
have dubbed it the
Hit
syllabus.
the button and hit spectate.
If I click the button, it just takes me to the thing. Spectate.
I mean, it takes you to the thing.
I have to enter a
It's,
code to spectate
it's
a draft.
taking an ass load to
Oh,
log. To
well,
load.
it's the Oja woe.
Machu Picchu.
OJ, what's it? What is it?
It's in the
O.J. Simpson.
chat. Tournament lobby.
Nobody reads that.
It's underneath the moon waffle.
This draft does not exist. That code didn't
I'm
work.
already in here, Jesus. It worked for me.
I'm stuck on the loadings. It's
Yeah,
not.
Matt is in as the host captain.
Well, Matt's blessed by Jesus.
It says that
and we all
draft
know
does
that.
not exist. Hey Matt, can you link the code into the Discord?
You mean like that?
Just paste it. Where'd you put it? The lobby?
Yeah, he put it right
Oh, it's
under
different.
the link.
Bend over and I'll show you.
It's not different. Was it? Here, I
That,
put it
that
in
is
the other
different.
too.
That's a different
It, look,
code.
it looks
Look-
like the same
No,
code,
it's
though.
not.
It's not the same code, guys.
It is
Yeah,
not
okay.
working.
At least in the tournament
Pretty sure
lobby.
it's the code.
Yeah,
Okay,
it looks
this is
exactly the same as something.
OJAWO. The other code is
It says OJAW.
OVQLW. Not the
You're looking
same.
at a different place, dude.
You're not looking at the bottom of the
You're
chat.
looking.
No,
you're looking in
I
the
posted the code, guys. I posted
You're
the
looking up
code
your
in
own
tournament info.
Okay.
Oh
okay?
yeah. That's how I made the preset.
Yeah,
that just
Green
makes the
made
preset.
one.
That doesn't make the lobby.
All right.
Yeah,
you
that's
just-
the code I
We're
was
good.
using. and it
This
didn't
doesn't
work.
matter. This banter will all be edited out.
Wait,
yeah.
Okay. So
Which
Leave
means
it in. Leave it in, guys. Leave it in.
no, this is going in the
Fun.
hey,
Patreon.
I think Kyle's-
special members edition,
I know.
banter, which you know exists.
No. This will be the banter reveal at
Green,
the 10 subs.
At 10 subs.
What?
do I go to yours or Kyle's?
Go to
How did
Greeds.
the post going?
Go to
They're
Greeds.
both the same.
Thank you. I don't like
They're
taking
not the
10 minutes
same.
to ask.
Nothing works.
Yeah, no, I want
Yeah,
to
Matt,
do it
Matt.
differently.
You're the only one that's done this right.
With the captain thing.
Did you-
As
you-
the best captain?
Be the
Where it's
guest
got the
captain.
3 dots.
Yeah, you want to be
Yeah.
the best captain. This game's between Brian and Matt.
There
This
it
is
is.
This is a childhood rivalry come to fruition. This is
I
the
think you mean childhood best friendery.
best friendery. That is such a
It's a
thing exists.
friendly rivalry.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Until Matt
Absolutely.
decided
I
things
need-
were glitching and had to punch me.
Yeah,
I
until you
need-
started
like-
beating him in anything.
Matt, kind of broadcasting that he's going to be
He's gonna be the
Okay.
Inkins.
beat you.
That- Yeah, that's fair point.
Hey, can somebody, Kyle, can you explain once again the picks and bans, like the exclusivity thing?
Yes. Okay, so this time we're doing things a little bit different from the last one. You can see the coding in the top bar of the screen. So the first one, the host captain bans one globally, which means that that ban applies to both players and it's completely exclusive. No one else can pick that civilization for the remainder of the picks and ban session. The same thing applies for a pick. If you pick a civ, the other player cannot use that civ, and you can also not use one civ multiple times. So if Matt, for example, if Matt picked Inkins because he's Machu Picchu as his first pick, then Brian can't pick Inkins at all. He can't ban Inkins at all, and Matt can't pick that civ for a second time.
Yeah,
All right.
5 civs.
So you've got
Exclusive.
5 picks and 5 bans. But it's set up in a way so that you're guaranteed to get at least one of your top picks.
That should be better.
But then there's a lot of
Defense, are
freaking
they
bans.
exclusive?
What's that?
So, can we get like can you pick the same civ for both players?
No.
So that's going to be exclusive.
It's
too.
not hidden. Last time it was hidden where you couldn't see the other player. This time it's not. It's open. Or it should be. Okay. You guys ready?
Give her a shot.
Yeah, sure.
Single tier.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck, no. Okay. Who do I have? I'm going to write down who I have. So I can...
In the lobby.
Yeah, guys.
Lobby map.
Yeah, but still.
There you go. It's in the lobby twice. But you guys will still write it down. What are you, like,
Well, that way
50?
I can stare at it while I'm playing to focus my chi.
And regret your mistakes. Matt,
I
first
never
banning
don't regret
Indians.
mistakes. It's
Yeah,
my
whatever.
entire life.
Is that like
there.
one of your life hacks? Just regretting
Sit around
Someone's
regretting everything.
like banning Magyards.
sitting
Alright.
around and being regretful and the
24/7,
misspent youth.
really.
All right.
Spent everything.
So you guys ready to set up the game? Who wants to host the game? Matt, you hosted last time. You should probably host again.
Sure.
Okay, remember
Fun time
first
again,
game. First game's always on Arabia. Tiny map, 2v2 or 1v1.
Arabian Nights.
You
Oh,
triggered.
it's updating. What the? God
Oh,
bless
okay.
America.
America.
It's not actually. I just copied my hard drive onto a new solid state drive, so
Oh, man, now fuck.
Wonderful.
I left it
Oh,
running
bold
over.
move.
Leisure
work
time, visibility public. Serious.
Play
Ooh,
a game.
Syrinx is now playing. That looks good.
Mm.
Well, if your game crashes, you know that's a technical forfeit. So
It was like mid hard drive clone when I left for work and just let it go throughout the day, and it seems to be all good.
okay.
Probably back up my PC at some point. Now that you remind me.
Alright, Brian, it is AoE leisure time, and password is Frosted Flakes, no caps, no space.
What do you do with
Oh,
your
I do.
leisure time?
AOE leisure time.
Yeah,
I was gonna search for
leisure.
AOE.
I changed it last time, and I just left it to what it was last time.
Ah, yeah.
Searching.
Alright,
What's the password?
AoE leisure time.
Frosted Flakes, no space, no caps.
Oh, that's bold.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay,
so we got
I'm
random map.
spectating the
That's
lobby.
not bold. That's great.
Okay, you got the map size.
Great.
Got the AI difficulty correct. Leaving the lobby.
It's AI Gaia.
It actually matters because you're the
Oh,
bears and wolves and stuff will aggro at a
come
wider
right
range.
at you.
Yeah, they aggro you from across the map. You cannot send a villager out alone in Dark Age.
Sharks.
What's that?
Okay.
Pet sharks that go after fish.
Sharks. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Alright.
I didn't
Okay.
know that mattered.
Whenever you guys are ready, we'll switch Discord lobbies and go from there.
Does that all look good, Cal?
Yeah, I did. I did when I checked. I don't remember it right now.
Did I fuck up? I don't know if I can. Hey, Brian,
Do you want me to check it again?
I'm gonna choose something that I can't see. Brian, tell me, can you see my team? Or yeah, Cal, you can win.
You're gonna have
Yeah,
to
but
Yeah,
close
I can
the
see
other.
what you're
game.
selecting.
You're gonna have to close the other player slots.
I have to decide what I'm gonna.
No, you don't have to do that.
actually.
You don't have to.
You
do
don't?
that. No.
Matt, it's showing Civ selection still.
No, it just leaves you open in case those are password.
Yeah,
From
it's showing civs, but
I
that's
see,
okay
okay.
as long as you guys are going to stick with that. Obviously, Brian can't play Indians.
I was just clicking around.
Matt's
Alright.
band really got to you. So you guys want to rebuild the lobby with hidden sieves?
I mean, I don't mind if we just
All right.
commit to
I'm
picking
gonna-
one without looking at
All
being
right.
able to do others.
Well, let's
Okay,
pick on 3.
Quick.
Tell me when you're ready.
We say on 3?
second, guys. I'm trying to find your guys' game to spectate in.
No, you can't
Able to
yet.
find
You
it
can't
before
yet.
it starts. You
Yeah,
gotta
hold
It
on.
has to
refresh it.
start, so we'll be another 2 minutes.
Yeah, hey Brian, pick your team on 3. Ready?
All right. 1,
1, 2.
2, 3.
All right. I already knew that because you
Got the best refresh game.
Refresh.
I hope there's not a limit on how many people can spectate.
I haven't seen anything that said number of spectators.
I wouldn't think so.
But I'm sure, like, if it got to 500 spectators or like a Key Viper versus whoever match.
No.
I would assume for how many total players you can have in one multiplayer game, it would be for like that would in theory be for how many spectators you could have left over.
Some multiple of, or some power of.
Well, how like you got like this is like you can have like a total of 16 players
It's up.
at one time, right?
Going in.
Magyard Franks.
Magyards and Franks.